M0FXB, welcome back to my videos on the ICOM 705 and the Yaesu FTX-1 field model. So these are very similar in size, slightly wider with the FTX-1 and probably heavier when the battery is on the FTX-1. Show you the battery. Here's the battery that I've taken off, 6,000 milliamp hour that clips on the back. It's on the DC power supply, and yes, it says Yaesu, and that is heavy. Yeah, okay, but it's hefty and it lasts a good 8 hours. With the 705, the battery, and I've got the bigger version, is basically the same as what's in your handheld. And there you are, and it will go straight into your 52, 51. So that's the battery, which I think was very ingenious at the time. What's the key difference between these two? Dual receive. We've got HF on the B band, let's call it. On the A band, we've got VHF, UHF, and C4 FM, and you can flick between the two like so. Or you can just decide to press the display button and you can change it like so. You can stack it above and below. Single mode. We've got the classic ICOM display on the 705. The price on these has gone down now. It's coming down to about £1,200 now, I think, maybe less. Because the Optima and all the research and development and the fact that it's just come out. Sorry, and the FTX, which is the front unit, it's £1,599. If you go for the Optima, which adds the 100 watts at the back with two HF antenna connections and a VHF UHF antenna connection, you're looking at £2,069. And yes, everyone's like, wow, that's too much money. But you've got to think about what is inside this device. This is 2 radios in one. Plus it's either a field unit, portable, very portable, with a camera sort of tripod stand. Or it's a base station 100 watt radio, and there's nothing like it on the market. Now, I do feel that ICOM will now start coming up with their ideas on it as well, and this is a beautiful display. Of course, no Wi-Fi on the FTX-1. We've got Wi-Fi Bluetooth on this, on the 705, and it's tried and tested and everything works really well. Nice front facing speaker here and beneath on the FTX-1, and of course you don't have to, you can tap the screen and you know you're on 77 and everything works well. You've got, when you go to DR mode like so, you can also use the repeater monitor, which is a function that not many people use. It does use Wi-Fi, where it uses an internet connection to repeaters to almost like dual receive. Let's turn up the independent volumes here. Let's do the mode. So yeah, LSB, it's sounding, that filter sounding very tight. Yeah, that's better. It's got buttons on the top here. Group mode, which works. SDX PMG, which works well. Monitoring different favorites. And then you've got your mag grouping, which I haven't really used. But groups of channels as you scroll through. The UK version is going to transmit on 40 meters. Sorry, 4 meters, 70 megs. Airband, yeah, airband works great on these, both of these. In fact, I love it on the 705. Back to my node there. You can enter the frequency just by tapping the zeros. And the band, we're having to, at the moment, as far as I can see, we're having to press and hold the top. Like so. And we can select either one with this knob, or there's a button here, right and left. If you hold it, it's split mode. And you can see the GPS trying to lock. We've got GPS modules for the left side. The right hand side holds the Bluetooth module. Bit of activity now, so let's come out of DR. 49 to 1 Balun and a G5RV I've got. Greatest antenna on the 705. Anyway, let's just have a quick look here.
India Victor 9 and India Victor 3 going.
Yeah, the antenna on the 705 is a bit rubbish. Like I need to, what I'll do, I'll swap it. Let me just quickly swap. So you can see there 7126. So the good antenna is 49 to 1 balun and a length of wire 66 foot long. Let's just plug this into here and bring this up. Make sure I've got the RF gain up. Like so, in the span. Let's do 100. We're still going to put the other antenna back onto the FTX. It's the other antenna is actually a G5RV, but I feel like it's got a short on it at the moment. You can see, look at it, it's not picking up that great, is it? So back on the 705. Someone there.
Very good morning, Tony. Unfortunately for me, the conditions are not so good at the moment, which is the story of my life.
Of course, all your menus here and here.
I've got golf zero, question mark.
Press and hold the function. Go back through your menus.
With a high noise floor and the propagation to reach the UK is a bit challenging today. Back to you. Okay, John.
7165. Let's do the other one. And we'll go hold down the function. Independent volume, squelch, RF gain. Tap the middle, 7165. VFO knob always controls the right hand side. Not even receiving them on that antenna. Let's swap it back. Too many antennas here. Seems better. Okay, so let's turn it down here. Let's go to someone else. You can do the span. To 200 level, bring back the scope,
In der Nähe gibt es ein deutsch-philippinisches Restaurant. Und da wollen wir da mittagessen.
That's 705.
Und wenn wir die Philippinen ein bisschen überraschen und er womöglich nach Hause. Dann die Geld immer mal ein bisschen aufsammeln, ein Elektroauto und da muss ich so einmal auf der Strecke den Rüssel reinhalten und
turn that down, and now the FTX-1.
Jahrhundert, so eine polnische heißt die, macht 1200
It's those BNC adapters.
Ganz normale Spielsache, ne? Und ich werde mir gleich erstmal nach diesem Gespräch den nächsten Kaffee holen, ne? DL6 zu Alpha Charlie, DL5 Steve Yankee. Ja, Matthias, das habe ich jetzt akustisch nicht ganz gut verstanden mit der Endstufe aus Polen. Das ist ja auch eine polnische.
Of course, you could buy a cage for either one.
Mit einem DLS 189.
POV cage there.
Das war jetzt knappe 600 Watt. Und Steuersender hier ist ein IC 7300. Die Antenne.
At the same time, we could be listening to my node, or on the left here, we've got GB3WR. Now, there are separate antenna connections on the FTX-1 at the back, but you've only got one antenna connection for the 705, which I think, you know, is quite significant. 705 is D-star. FTX-1 is C4 FM. Press and hold the band. Oh, wrong one. But you saw that there. Press and hold the mode. Look, C4 FM. They both do airband well. I said that earlier. So, look, we've actually got C4 FM on HF now. So let's press band. And we'll just go there. That's where my hotspot would be. Turn that up. I just heard HubNet come in there. So it's a normal dual band radio. And when you get the activity, you can change the span to quite short. You get this lovely strong, you know, signal there on your band scope. Multi-view on both. Let's press and hold that. Like so, then go menu, audio, and you got your oscilloscopes, multi-view. VFO memory, of course. Your memories. Tap screen. I mean, both interfaces, they you have to get used to them. There's so much you can do. Within, you know, you've got the set menu is vast. Bluetooth works fine on both. Tested Bluetooth on both radios. The Wi-Fi is handy. Sometimes you can connect to things wirelessly that you can't use on Bluetooth. So it does come in handy. You've got this cool feature where if you press the DISP button here, you can stack the display in different ways. And you can have single display, of course. That's our single display. Speed span multi 3DS is another one that you don't get on. We turn off the oscilloscope, do 3DS and go to HF. No, we're gonna have to go band, hold down, buttons on top, like so. The 705 has a lot of buttons on the front, doesn't it? XFC, RIT, XIT, memory pad scan, and along the bottom. And it talks to you. I haven't worked out if the FTX-1 will have the voice guidance. Yeah, and you've got independent volume squelch. If you look here, if we go in dual mode, RF gain squelch volume on the left, RF squelch gain volume on the right. Yeah, you can tap the screen to get the different modes. And look at that PSK, RTTY. I don't think it CW decodes, nor does the 705 CW decode. Sub menus when you press buttons, filters, you can see there. And they are, you know, I mean, £1,200 for the 705, £1,600 for the FTX-1, but as you're seeing just saw there, it's dual receive. Go on HF here. Dual receive 3D mode. Looks fantastic, doesn't it? Or hit the 3DS. And then your ICOM style. Filters on screen. Shift, width, notch and contour. You can tap around on both of these and just tap the screen to change, where you are on the band. So you let me know what you think. I've always been, you just buy the radio you're going to enjoy. You don't have to be an ICOM man, a Yaesu man. Just buy what you enjoy, what's going to give you fun. Buy what you can afford and enjoy the hobby. And about bugs, yes, there's a few bugs. As there were a few bugs on the 705 when it came out, but they are few. This is both of these, but the FTX1 has got thousands of functions, thousands. I have had APRS working and WSJTX, and I've spotted a couple of bugs, but it's like 5 things I've spotted, but I never use them. But yeah, I could make a video going, oh my god, the FTX1 has bugs. Nah. They're both amazing sets. Well done to Yaesu and ICOM. And I'm sure that the new 705 will further improve as well. So yeah, of course, I'm sure I've missed lots and lots of functions. The knob is very similar to the 710. It boots up fast. I've seen the reports of the show award list. The FTX1 isn't high up the show award list. Okay, well, it doesn't make any difference to my operation. I'm not a scientist. I just turn on the radio and I want this. Lots of people to listen to. There's always a compromise when you're doing Shack in the Box. Bye for now, 7-3.